Can you explain it to me? For those of us who have no shame?
I'm just saying, it's like the same as sometimes I do, even though I do go against my own teachings on that, but sometimes I'll let just the fucking neck beard grow out all the way, but I'm aware that I should have more self-respect, and I should shave it.
Because you have to go to work like that?
Right, I have to be in public and also display an air of professionalism.
I work at night and alone.
He just asked me if I know about costume players.
The first time I started doing night shift, I went the entire first month without even bothering to shave or get a haircut. I'm just like...
Do you even dress? Oh, no, you're not working from home on that job.
No, I mean...
Yeah, I was just thinking you're working from home. Yeah.
But, no, dude, I put cargo pants on and a Pokemon t-shirt one day.
Yeah, because who's... Yeah, but
for
you're
the
not even
first 3
helping
hours,
at a help desk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
No, not even a help desk.
Yeah.
It's a call center, really.
Yeah.
The first 3 hours, I got coworkers with me. From 7 to 12, it's just literally me. All alone in the office.
You don't take advantage of that and then download, like, gape porn.
Why would I download gape porn? Why not stream it?
Gape. Well, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Gape porn? What's
yeah,
gape?
That's where they put in the machines and they fucking open up the whole thing.
Dude, no,
it's disgusting.
No.
It sounds like it's right up the alley, I'm just saying.
I go on dating
because you
websites.
turn it into an alley.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just YouTube.
YouTube?
YouTube? YouTube, I watch videos. Or really, I do my tasks. I make sure I get my work done.
I thought you were going to say I do my taxes.
Tax.
Taxes.
Tax?
Taxes.
That's your onyx.
I'm going to catch you.
It's your cat poop. Your dried up cat poop.
Because some nights it's busy, so I don't ever get to do anything besides work. But what I do is, after every call, I make it a game. Right? I do an exercise after every call. So depending on what day it is.
How many minutes it takes is how many push-ups?
No, after every call, I just do X amount of exercise. So, for example...
So we're naming this cat poop?
Yep. Well, I think it was Wednesday. Wednesday I just doing crunches. 50 crunches per call.
Hormones, please.
If I finish a call and there's still another call in the queue, it means I'll have to owe it. So I'll have to do 100.
Ooh,
normally, I can get rid of a call, have some free time, take the next call. Wednesday was particularly busy, and at one point I owed myself 600.
Jeez.
Now they owe. I think I ended up that night with, 950 crunches.
Shit.
Crunches?
It's just crunches, though.
Yeah. Our crunches are like, well, the straight crunches are not worth it at all. Like, you have like the standard.
It's good for your upper, and then then the next day do the lower.
If you do the legs.
The legs.
The
next day was leg raises, and you like the one that you lay on the floor and you just throw your leg up and you throw it down.
Jackknife.
Jackknife. There you go.
What about just like the what do they call those? It's like they call them burpees. But,
burpees.
It's like a mountain climber with a leap and
burpees
then a drop. And
are what they call in the military the 8-count push-up.
Okay. 8 count.
Well, normally a push-up is 2 count.
Yeah.
Up, down, up, down. In the military, it's up, down, up, jump, down, start over. And that's just one set.
Those will usually get, I'm starting to get into that now, like as part of the workout thing. And fuck, those are like the worst. Because it's like, your whole body is doing everything. It's not, because I used to just do the bike just to get the cardio going. But
Friday was mountain climbers.
Yeah.
So just do 20 per call.
You get tired fast on those too.
I also, here's the problem with the jackknives and the mountain climbers. I always wear boots.
Oh.
Yeah.
You wear like Doc Martin style? Like...
I wear those combat boots. I always wear combat boots.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I know.
I'm just like, oh, my ankle is killing me before my abs are actually hurting me.
This call center thing, so you're dealing with overseas people?
No.
It's
restaurants.
Oh.
So you know how restaurants have POSs, like the touchscreen thingies? It's a regular computer. It's a touchscreen, and you run an application, right? That's all it is.
Sometimes they see Windows XP.
They don't know that it's a computer. They think it's just a toaster and a toast. But it's a computer that can toast and do other shit, but they don't see it that way. No shit, a few days ago I had someone call. I told her, I need you just to restart it. Like, I'm a girl, I can't do that.
What? See, that's the self-respect that's not there.
That's the kind of
she
thing
can empower herself.
I was like,
to go beyond what society says she can do.
And then I get in trouble because I tell them, then I can't help you unless you do that. Yeah. Like, why don't you want to help me? And it's like, dude, I told you need to restart it.
It's not that I don't want to. You're not allowing me to help you.
Help me, help you.
Yeah, you're.
I had a client call me on Friday. Like, you don't want to help me. I'm like, dude, you don't have internet. I can't, like, log in to your computer and help you if you don't have internet. Like, my credit card's not working. Like, you need to have internet. Fix it. And he's like, did you call your provider? Yeah, they're going to be here on Sunday. I'm like, okay, well.
Are these, like, managers calling you or just...
It's everyone calling me.
Because Brian works at a company that does the same thing.
He does it from home, though. He's lucky.
Yeah. No, he used to be at the... he used to be at a place, like a stand-up terminal.
I actually just talked to him on Friday when I got home from work. Oh, it was Saturday at that point. He was screaming.
He sent me some recording points. And the guys are just rude. Like, the calls that he sent were just like, the guy's like, hey, it's not working. And he's like, oh, you need to just do this and that. And it's like, how come every time I call, it's the same thing every single time? It's like,
do that over again. If you don't understand.
Oh, sorry.
Do you spill it?
No, it was empty.
It's good.
Just too lazy to take it to the...
But yeah, all the time I get that shit. And it's every day.
That's that life. Get those certifications, bro. Then you can just sit in the data center or like
I
whatever.
have all of them.
All of them?
I have every certification
Every certification.
Have you not seen my I Love Me book?
You Love You?
I have an I Love Me book, which essentially has all of my certifications, all of my degrees, all of my achievements.
It's nice.
And I bring that to on an interview and just like, so what are your qualifications? He's like, here you go. Here's the book. It's everything I can do.
That's good.
And it works.
Certifications are important.
Every time I've ever shown the book, I got in the job. The thing is, there's not many jobs I can get in my actual field.
Do you want to do electronics? Or?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for like 15 years. I gotta do networking now.
It's all the cloud now, son. You gotta work in the cloud.
If I could just sit somewhere in a refurb shop and work all day, I'd be happy.
Solder on fucking circuit boards, replace op-amps.
That's actually what I used to do when I worked for the 3D printer company. They would just give me circuit boards, and all day I'd just fucking solder. For hours. Micro ones.
It's part of the personality, I think, because I sort of have that in me too. It's like I wish I could just sit down and do something that I know.
Computer electronics, not
yeah.
electrician. And also, you don't care if this is all just contract you do.
My job?
No, this.
Gotta make conversation somehow. No, I don't mind.
Yeah, so it's computer electronics, not electrician.
No, not electrician. It's electronics engineering. How about that?
Okay.
DC boards.
Essentially, that's what I used to do in the Army, what I did in a couple of jobs, what I did it when I worked with you.
Yeah, get that CCNA.
It's just they don't. It's very hard to get a job in that field that pays decent, unless you know somebody.
A lot of union work in there too, so it's not a high turnover, I guess.
Yeah.
The high turnover happens on the new hires. All the people that, you know...
Well, I've been trying to get some of your city jobs, but it's one of those you're going to take a pay cut.
Oh, yeah. What about like Connecticut and stuff? Because I know Connecticut has a lot of...
We go to Connecticut, dude.
Well, like Stanford's only like 30 minutes. It's close for me. Well, like where
you live in the Bronx. 30 minutes. By car or by train?
By car. It takes me longer to get to 31st Street.
It gets longer to get to work now.
Than to go to Stanford, Connecticut. Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm right by the Bruckner, which turns right into 95. Or I can take the
why
Hutch
aren't you up there?
I mean, I've been at this job for a long time.
How long have you been there?
14 years.
Jesus. Same building. Same people. At least you don't gotta deal with people.
I've been in the same job for over 7 years.
Do you have to talk to people often, though?
Yeah.
On the phone?
Every single day.
Are you a people person?
No.
It must
That's why it's work.
That's why when he gets home, Christoph doesn't want to talk to anybody. He goes straight to his room.
Yeah, my wife has a problem with that too, because I'm the same way.
She doesn't like talking?
Like, I just want to wind down, I don't want to talk about anything.
I mean, clients love you. They always love talking to me. They always feel very assured, but still, I hate people.
Clients don't like talking to me.
Because you don't like talking to me.
No, here's the thing. They're happy that they get me. They don't like talking to me. It's one of those, I know he's going to fix it and he's going to do it fast, but he's an asshole. I've been referred to as robotic on more than one occasion. At least half a dozen to a dozen times.
To your face or like as a report?
As a report. So like, whenever like to do a survey, like, oh, what do you think about this technician? He's very robotic. He's like, do this, do that, and then that. And then when my boss comes in, he's like, okay, but was it fixed? And was it done in a timely manner?
Yeah. Because it's a personality thing.
Yeah. That's how I am. It's like, I want to get you off the phone. So follow my exact instructions, and we're going to be cool.
We'll both be happy.
Yes.
Actually, I took, have you ever taken anything called a predictive index?
What's that?
It's for an interview. I've gotten some interviews where you fill out, and it's, they told me that I was going to take a predictive index. I looked it up. They said, oh, don't worry about preparing for it because it's a personality thing. You can't really, you could try to cheat, but what's the point because you'll hate your job.
Yeah.
So it's literally like 50 words 50 on one page. They say, the question is, describe what you think people expect you to be like. Right? Which is a weird question. Yeah, it's a weird way to phrase something. So you looked it up and there's a whole bunch of words.
You get rid of Thundershock and Thunderbolt. See, I told you learned it.
Yeah, I know.
You want to use a TM on it. Anyways.
And so then the next page is the exact same words for the most part. Describe how you actually feel that you are.
Oh.
And so it's words like loyalty, like loyal, neat, and then there's like more alpha type words like
empowering,
super friendly, yeah, like dominant and all this stuff. So you check off what you think people want you to be like, and then what you feel like you actually are. Okay. So I took one of these. This lady is reading it back to me.
You're supposed to be Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, no, well, and she goes, I can tell just by looking at this chart because I've done this for a while. She didn't even read because they get a whole, like a computer analyzes you just from those answers.
She just looked at the circles.
She looked at the chart and it made like a certain pattern in a way. She goes, I can tell you like everything to fit within the rules. You don't like people straying too far from that. You don't like dealing with people that are too chaotic and this, that. And I was like, you have looked directly into my soul. My wife argues with me about these things that you have just told to me from a freaking questionnaire. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, and there was other stuff too. She said, she started breaking down because what they get on their end is also a way to keep you happy if they hired you. So like they know.
They try to keep you happy.
Like for
Holy cow, really?
Like just as a HR thing, like to keep you as an employee to make you not unhappy.
Oh, you trying to find your way out?
Yeah, I'm just checking everywhere to see if there's items and stuff. So I go through every nook and cranny. And I'm just getting into a shitload of fights. Continue.
That's your job. They're trying to make you happy.
Yeah, that's an interesting thing.
Which is weird.
Yeah, because I have been...
When you think about it, it's very hard to assume that your boss wants to make you happy at the workplace, as opposed to, shut up, do your job, make me money to get you paid.
A lot of companies, especially, companies that are, trying to be more modern, are trying to keep their employees, the people that are skilled, the people they want, they are trying to keep them. So they do all these different personality things to try to, bring them in for reviews and then say, look, we'll do this, this, and the other thing. They want to keep you working and happy because in the end, not every company does that, obviously. So
the thing is, I'm always afraid, why do they care about keeping you happy when your job can easily be outsourced?
But that's the way we think because of the efficiency. The way we think has to be in a certain way. It has to fit and make sense, according to our world. That's why we're technical people, for that matter. But
I'm always on the verge of my job is easily replaceable by someone overseas getting paid a lot less than what I make now. Yeah. And they'll be happy with what they get paid.
Some people don't, some companies don't like that anyway. Because people don't like the outsourced tech, right? So for the most part, it's why am I talking to some Indian guy? Why am I talking to some guy who barely knows English?
Yeah.
So some people do make the leap and say, we'll just outsource.
Well, some of these outsourced, whenever you call Microsoft, it's almost always, at least I've never spoken to someone who spoke English correctly.
As a first,
It's always been an Indian person, but they're like, oh, hello, my name is Bob. And sometimes like you get like a real good one. It's like you know they're not in America,
but they have that Texas accent. They're learning an accent.
It's like, did you practice this?
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They have trainers. They have guys over there training them to learn accents and also like colloquialisms for localities.
And
so
there are actually, if you're working with Continuum with Long Yen, they do actually have their call center.
Yeah,
is actually based in America.
Really?
For Continuum Help Desk.
Oh.